Hello and welcome back, players. Today I want to talk about the rise and fall of a legendary browser-based game, the original Dawn of the Dragons. Dawn of the Dragons was released in 2010 and it quickly gained a massive following. However, despite its success, it eventually met its demise. If you're a fan of the original Dawn of the Dragons, stick around to the end of the video because we have some excellent news for you. But in the meantime, you want to know, what happened to Dawn of the Dragons? Let's dive in and find out. Dawn of the Dragons was a browser-based role-playing game developed by Fifth Planet Games. It was set in a medieval fantasy world filled with dragons and magic and other mythical creatures. Players had to complete quests and battle enemies and collect loot if they wanted to progress through the game. It quickly gained momentum, with thousands of players logging in each and every day. People loved its engaging storyline, its challenging gameplay, and the social elements which allowed them to connect and interact with one another. At its peak, Dawn of the Dragons had millions of registered players, and it was one of the most popular browser-based games on the internet. The game's success led to the success of Fifth Planet Games, which included funding from investors and partnerships with major brands like Marvel. Dawn of the Dragons continued to grow and evolve with regular updates, new content, and expansions. However, despite its popularity, the game's downfall was imminent. In late 2019, Fifth Planet Games made the decision to shut down Dawn of the Dragons. The announcement was a shock to the game's community, with many players gutted to hear that the game was going offline. The reason for the game's closure was never made public, but it is believed that declining popularity and revenue were the main driving factors. Additionally, the game relied on Adobe Flash, which was no longer supported by most internet browsers, making it pretty difficult for players to join the game. In conclusion, Dawn of the Dragons was a legendary game, with millions of players worldwide. It had a fascinating storyline, engaging gameplay, and a vibrant community. However, its reliance on out-of-date technology and its declining popularity and revenue eventually led to dusk falling on Dawn of the Dragons. It will always be remembered as a classic that set the standard for all browser-based role-playing games. Which brings me to the good news I was promising you earlier. For those of you who are looking for a game similar to the original Dawn of the Dragons, well, we recommend checking out our game, Viking Clan. Viking Clan is another long-standing text-based MMORPG which absolutely lives up to the standards of Dawn of the Dragons. It is set in a medieval fantasy world filled with Vikings, battles, monsters, wars, and alliances. In fact, Viking Clan was actually released before the original Dawn of the Dragons. It has been captivating players for 15 years, and we have no intention of slowing down. With new content being released every single week, there's always something new to look forward to. You can play on a mobile app or via your internet browser, and either way, Viking Clan is an engaging experience with a dedicated development team and a thriving community. So whether you're a fan of the original Dawn of the Dragons or you simply want a new fantasy adventure, check out the links in the description of this video to learn how you can jump in on the Viking Clan action today. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the game.